Hi everyone, my name is Korede Olubowale. Welcome to the demo session of Site Improve. Here is the dashboard page, which is the very first page you will see after logging in. And on this dashboard, we have our digital certainty index, quality assurance, accessibility, and SEO. For the purpose of our training, we'll be focusing on the accessibility. Now, the current score for our site accessibility is 5.5 over 100. And for SEO, this is 4.6, 50.5, and this is 73.5. This 73.5 is the average of these three. So I will be working on the accessibility, and your responsibility as the site owner is to improve the score of your site. Now, what are the accessibility concerns? You have to click on this. Site Improve would actually report the different issues within your site. Those are accessibility issues. And there are also potential issues that could be an accessibility issue for your site. But just for the sake of time, I'll be going to the issues itself, which are the five issues. Links are not clearly identifiable, empty headings, inline frame without a text alternative, link without a text alternative, row not inside the required context. Now, all these issues actually fall into one of these categories according to the WCAG 2.1a, AA, and best practices. So I'll be picking, for example, empty headings. So bear in mind, whenever an issue is reported in Site Improve, you are not making corrections within the Site Improve itself. Rather, you go to your CMS editor or WordPress editor or whatever editor you're using to develop your site, and then you make necessary changes. So I'll be picking this page. These are actually pages reported with the issue. So I'll be picking this page as one of the pages reported for empty headings. Now, this is actually the page reports from Site Improve. This is a page. So when you visit the site, this is what you're going to see. And this is the empty heading, is around here. There's an HTML version of it for you to quickly pinpoint the issue itself. And it's actually very lovely because you can easily dictate the errors. Now this is an H2 heading issue, and it's saying that is empty. So if you look at this is actually an overview of the issue, and a heading is considered empty if there is no text for a screen reader to relate to the user, just as you can see. So it will be difficult for the assistive technology, and that's the screen reader, to relay rightly the information to the user. And here you have the number of occurrences. Now on this page, it appears just once. So the next thing you would do is to go to your editor. Now for this site itself, online and distance education, we use the CMS editor. So you can click on it from here. So I'm opening my editor now. Now I'm on my CMS editor. So now if you look at this editor, you would realize that there is actually an empty space here. And by the time you click on it, as I've done, it is showing heading 2. Now Site Improve is telling us that it shouldn't be heading 2. Instead, it shouldn't be empty. So probably you just have to put a paragraph space there, and that's all. So I will change this from heading 2 to body copy. Once I do that, it's no longer seeing it as heading 2. Then I save it. After you save it, you publish it, approve selected changes, make changes live. So that's that. Now, after it's been published, then you go back to your Site Improve. Now, you cannot know whether it has been resolved if you don't recall. You have to recheck this page using this icon. So to do that, you click on it and you wait for a message. It's either successful or not. If it is successful, then you are fine. If it is not, the page would remain the same and it will still report the issue. So we're actually waiting for this. So that's what Site Improve actually entails. You check for accessibility issues, then you go back to your editor and make corrections. So this recall actually takes few minutes. It could take 1 minute. It could take much more. So let's wait for it and see what the reports would be. Well, I want to believe it's going to be successful because I've done the right thing. Okay, great job. Now, this message shows successful. So all occurrences on this page have been fixed and we are fine. So the accessibility concern on this page has been resolved. After that, you close it. You can close the page as well and you pick another issue, and that's what you are meant to do. So your responsibility is just to get the reports from Site Improve, go to your site editor, then make necessary corrections. Thank you very much. I have to go now. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the conference.